You guys ever find yourself lugging an entire suitcase filled with 100,000 zenny, ready to give it up to the person that actually saved the world for which you took credit for? I know you're thinking to yourself, there's gotta be a easier, faster, and more versatile way to carry all this money. If only I had a wallet that actually fit the necessities and fit sleekly into my pocket. Well, today I have some good news for you because this video is sponsored by Ridge Wallets, a wallet that's sure to revolutionize the way you carry money, owing much to its sleek and slender design that fits any pocket, including your front one, holding up to 12 cards plus cash, made with RFID blocking technology that protects you from digital pickpocketers. Ditch the old bulky, awkward wallet filled with receipts, business cards you'll never use, and expired gift cards, and go with a more industrialized design, like my favorite forged carbon, which is made out of the toughest material to protect all that precious cargo inside. Use my code BLACKSCAPE today to get 10% off your Ridge wallet by clicking the link in the description below and the top comment. Use the only wallet that Mr. Hercule supports. Get your Ridge wallet today.
Prepare yourself, dancing.
Subscribe and hit the notification bell to help us achieve the 300k mortal plan. Every soul counts. Go on. I leave Whirus in your care. Troublemaker or not, I do not wish to lose an angel. Those were the Grand Priest's words to Whis, and he left Whirus in his charge, which leads us to the most fascinating spoilers that I've seen that really I didn't see coming at all, honestly, but these spoilers, man, they really are a doozy, honestly, and they're not gonna stop me from disliking the whole here's a senzu bean or Vegeta really not being part of the action earlier on to a certain extent. It's not going to change my mind on those things. But these spoilers definitely give me a hope that the next arc of Dragon Ball Super's manga is going into the direction of the angels and the hierarchy of the angels, specifically where the angels come from, where the Kais come from, all the deities and their backstory. And to me, that is the exact direction that I would like Dragon Ball to go. I honestly wanted Dragon Ball to go a while back in the Tournament of Power, where we wanted to see exactly more of the angels. We all have seen the angels be callous, unfeeling, uncaring. Most of them don't really care about the mortals, except for one who did seem to be sad that her god of destruction and her universe was erased. So before I jump into this, yes, there will be spoilers. I am going to be talking about the brand new spoilers that just came out and something very interesting in one of them that maybe you guys haven't really thought of yet. Let's go ahead and jump right in. We find out in chapter 55 Whirus' true identity, that the Grand Priest dispatched Whirus to Universe 7 undercover essentially, so he could get a better perspective of morality, mortality, and everything that goes on in Universe 7. I'm assuming that he chose Universe 7 specifically because of how interesting the mortals have been in Universe 7, specifically Goku and the gang, and how they have affected Whis and Beerus. And so the Grand Priest has always known about Whirus' existence, and now Whis is confronting him about it because of the fact that Whis thinks that Whirus is crossing that line. Whirus is delving into breaking the code of angels. The law of angels says it very plainly that you cannot take sides or interfere, because if you do, you are automatically erased. And that is something that the Grand Priest did not want, as he says in this chapter that that he does not want to lose an angel, even though Whirus is a troublemaker, even though Whirus has been bending the rules. It almost seems that the Grand Priest is willing to break the rules for his children. Remember, the angels are his children, and so even though Whirus is a trainee, he is absolutely one of his kids. And so it just goes to show exactly how many children the Grand Priest has and who the mother of angels actually is, because I believe that this whole narrative behind what the Grand Priest's design is, it's going to culminate in hopefully what the next arc is going to be, where we may actually see not only the mother of angels, but the trainee angels and all the other angels in between, plus the ones that have lost their universes and have become inactive. Where do they go? Where do they hang out? I think about the same thing with the Kais as well. Where do they come from? Where do they go after they're done? How do they get the job as Grand Kai or Master Kai, King Kai, Supreme Kai? How do they get those jobs? It seems like there are a race of people that actually get appointed to these positions, similar to how Whirus is a trainee angel and he has gotten appointed to be as such. So the Whirus dilemma gives us the opportunity to look into, are these the Grand Priest's children and then given the jobs of angels, or are they born angels outright? What are they before they were angels? Are there less powerful angels that aren't really angel trainees, and could they be the next combatants in Dragon Ball Super? So let's jump into these spoilers because they are extremely interesting, and the title of the next chapter, it's called Planet Eater Moro. I honestly love the chapter as the last chapter for this arc. Obviously this has been Moro's title from the very beginning, although as the series has gone on, this arc has gone on, we haven't really been thinking about that being his title, but essentially that was what he was, and now he is actually a planet because he has fused with planet Earth. So the gist of the beginning of these spoilers is that the combatants on Earth, everyone on Earth essentially, starts to feel like their body is draining and they're getting heavier and they're essentially feeling tired. They're not feeling like they are 100%, and the reason for that is because Moro has absorbed with the planet, so everything on that planet, all the ki is being absorbed into Moro, making him stronger and stronger, and that is a huge dilemma. We saw on Namek what just being around Moro can do, and that defeated Goku and Vegeta. Now, you can't get away from Moro if he's a planet unless you go into space, and that's exactly what some of the people do, but it seems that for most people it is too late, and this situation makes itself extremely clear and extremely known to Beerus that he must jump in, and we get to see this also in the outline to the spoilers that Beerus is about to take action, which is about bloody time to get your hands dirty. Like, dude, you've been watching from the sidelines forever, and this guy has not only reached God of Destruction level, in my opinion, he has reached angel level, and you're still just sitting there, and he says as much because of the fact that he feels that Moro is getting too powerful and he might actually get in trouble from the other gods of destruction, if not the Grand Priest himself, for exactly what Moro is. And so leaving him like that is not a good sign, and Beerus is about to jump in to presumably Hakai Moro, but if he does, he would be destroying planet Earth as well. So we really need Vegeta to use the fission technique to remove Moro from the planet, and that is exactly what it seems the direction of the story is going to go, at least the climax. But before Beerus can jump into action, they get a call from Daddy Dearest. The Grand Priest calls Whis and Beerus. He summons both of them, and this takes precedent over even Moro himself. And more than likely, the story says that they are going to be talking about Whirus and Whirus' death, and the Grand Priest is pissed. He was already one that didn't want to lose an angel, even one as a troublemaker, and now he has lost a son. His son got erased. He left him in Whis' charge, and Whis essentially let him erase himself by getting involved with Moro. And so yeah, this just pisses me off even more when it comes to Goku giving Moro a sensu bean because of everything that Whirus has sacrificed, and now Whis is getting in trouble for it as well, which Whis has been phenomenal through the entirety of this arc. So I'm still a little salty about the last chapter, but it looks like the Grand Priest is summoning both of them back, and so Beerus says, you know, you guys had to deal with it yourself, I gotta go. and he's out, deuces. And Whis actually stops by to interfere a little bit, and this is the scene that you guys have seen online where Whis stops one of the hands of Moro with one finger, one of the giant fists or whatever, and he tells Goku that to defeat Moro, all you have to do is break the crystal. Once you break the crystal, he should be completely defeated. He only has one left, so you gotta defeat that and destroy his gem. And he even gives him a little pep talk. You have the power in you to do so, and you are essentially God, almost angel level at this point, probably angel level, at least angel trainee level, so you can definitely do this. You can definitely take him out, and he gives him that little bit of a pep talk. The ending of these spoilers say that Vegeta jumps into the fray and tells Goku to stand back, get out of the way. And of course, this is what everybody has been hinting at, that Vegeta is going to do the one useful thing that he has been training for the entire arc to do, and he's going to separate Moro from the earth. That way Goku can break the last crystal, more likely fight Moro again the way we saw him earlier, then break his crystal, and that should be it. But that is not the interesting part. No. That is not the interesting part of this whole spoiler, this chapter at all. It is the conversation that we may be getting between Whis and the Grand Priest. Now, is the Grand Priest going to break the rules himself and bring Beerus back? Is he going to ask Zeno to bring Beerus back? Is he going to make a wish on the Super Dragon Balls? Not sure if that actually could work. What is he going to do to try to get Beerus back? Because that's probably the situation that they're going to find themselves in. More than likely, the Grand Priest is going to talk to him about Moro. Why did you let this guy get as strong as he is? Tell him Beerus that, and then he's going to be like, you let Beerus die. And this actually could have some huge ramifications. Not only could he fire Beerus from his job as God of Destruction, but he could also replace Whis from Universe 7 with somebody else. He could bring Beerus back. We could go into a whole Save Beerus arc in the next chapter, delving into the realm of the angels, because right now the Grand Priest is mad. He's mad at Whis, and I think that there's going to be huge ramifications. Hopefully there are going to be huge ramifications to what Whis and Beerus didn't do. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. Getting to this point, you guys are awesome. The winner of today's hashtag end of video squad, the soul that decided to stay till the very end of my previous video and drop hashtag end of video squad on their comment, is going to be Gaming with John Bat. I need to see a Broly arc, whether it's him training with the Z Fighters or going legendary on Chilai. I mean, I would love to see him training with the Z Fighters. Obviously, that would be the most realistic one. Him going legendary on Chilai, we may see the aftermath of that if they have kids. But if you want to see any of that kind of stuff, you could always look online, specifically Twitter, to check that shit out. Thank you so much for your comment. Gaming with John Bat. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.